Kakadosh Boker Or Bekiim Bahalacha 3, day 56, page 110. Halach Siman Chet Halacha Mem Bet. Yeah, Temiti Halacha Mem Bet. Okay, wearing several four-corner garments. Okay, Im yesh lo kama bgadim shel arba kanfot velovesh kulam. Imagine a person has a few different garments of four corners and he's putting them all on. Yeah, 110. Amud 110. Right? Page 110. Yes, Halacha Mem Bet. Yeah. Kulam chayavim besisit. Everything is going to be chayav in sisit. V'im lavsham kulam belo hefsek. Right? Vayad ato mitchila al kulam lo yivarech leberacha achat. He makes one beracha for all of them. So if he put on 10 tzitziot, because there are 10 four-corner garments, he's going to make one beracha for all of them. Right? V'chol zeh shelo yisiach dato, but there's no yisiach hadat. But if he was yisiach dato b'nehem, if there was a yisiach hadat between them, for example, after you put on the first one, yisiach dato min hasheni, tzarich l'chzor levarech to make a new beracha. V'lechatchila yizeh shelo yisiach dato b'nehem, kedei shelo yeh gorem leberacha shenitzcha, but obviously try not to make a beracha shenitzcha, so don't start having, a yisiach hadat. Okay? Which one? Yes. 100%. Was incredible. Yeah, 100%. 42. Yeah? Fine. This is the ruling of the Shulchan Aruch, the Levush, right? Footnote 42. Yeah? Footnote 42. Yeah? He comes and he says like this. Right? The Levush explained that the Torah instructs us to place tzitziot on their garments, in plural. Right? Right? Abigdehem, on their clothing. So this means that if someone wears several clothing, he has to put tzitziot on all of them. And Mishmar explained that although the Shulchan Aruch did not specify it, this is true when a person puts them all in one time. If one wears, right, if he puts it on and he wears them in the drawer chest, he's not obligated to actually put them on, obviously. I mean, so there's no obligation on the person wearing them, right? But not as long as he's wearing it, there's no problem. Right, 20 clothings of tzitziot. If you're already wearing a four-corner garment, so same thing, as long as you have one tzitzit, you don't have to come and start taking out from the drawer another 20 garments and putting them on, and let me put on tzitziot. You understand? No. That's the opposite. The frak, which is the problem, they round it out in order to make sure that there's not going to be chayav in tzitzit. They wear a tzitzit anyway, but the frak, if not, it could be that the frak is obligated. If you look at a frak, one of the back ends is not a corner; it's round. One is enough. Yeah. No. To be poter that beged. But if not, behemet, you would need to do it. The suit, you're not obligated to because the cuts are not high enough on a suit. But the frak, the cut goes high up. So that's a problem. So because of that, they round it off in order to make sure that there's no problem. Okay, 43 in the footnote. The Halacha Brura ruled that as long as this person intends to put on more of the garments, and he's not interrupted with speech, the first beracha is going to be good for everybody. Yeah? Okay. 43. Yeah, 43. Yes, Mem Gimel. Okay. Yeah. היה בדעתו ללבוש כמה בגדים שיש להם ארבע כבוד בזה אחר זה. ובירך לדישון ויתעטף בו. Right? והפסיק בדיבור קודם שיתעטף בית שני. So imagine, you did want to put on a few clothing. And those few clothing all were tzitziot. And what happens is, you made a beracha on the first one, you did the atifa, and now you made a fsek before putting on the second clothing. You made a pasek. Yeah? Af al pichen still, the diavad enter, you don't make another beracha. Afilu shivsik b'dibur she'eno she'ech, even as nothing to do with tzitziot. Besafek berachot le'akel. Yeah? That's a completely different halacha. Yeah? So, let's see here. Umikom makom, nevertheless, right? Kedei letzed misafek, in order to get out of the doubt, right? Adif she'achar shivsik b'dibur she'asiach dato. If you're already doing that, you already made a pasek, just be masiach dato completely, and then make a big hefsek, and then afterwards you'll be able to come back and make a beracha according to everybody. Because if you already made the hefsek, it's just better, not to. 44 on the bottom. Okay, Maran, the Shulchan Aruch, he writes, if a person made a hefsek between putting on, right, 44 lamata, yeah, page 111, lamata, okay, yeah, the footnote, yeah. So Maran wrote to the Shulchan Aruch that if a person interrupts between putting on the different garments, he must have the chozer ala beracha. Yes, do a new beracha. Daulat Tamin and other Achronim also explained this means that the person interrupted by speaking. But not all the poskim. What does that mean? He interrupted. Interrupted. He won't say hefsek bedibur. He spoke. So he says, however, Maran wrote, if someone plans to slaughter a number of animals, the shochet should be careful not to speak about anything else other than the subject, right? But if he does interrupt, he has to make the beracha again. There are poskim overruled that speaking between the slaughter of animals is not considered hefsek. So he says, just as there's two opinions regarding the Beracha of shechita, you see, we always go back to shechita somehow. Yeah, he says, right, those two opinions also apply, right, to the blessings over the mitzvah of tzitzit as well. It is clear from the manner of Maran. Yeah. He says, nevertheless, we always follow the cardinal principles of Berachol Hakel. Okay, so based on this, the Pri Megadim, the Mishabra, and the Kav Chaim Sofer, they all rule that if someone made a pasek, he does not say the bracha because it's safek berachot leakel. The Halacha Brura recommended avoiding this shul. So he says, you know what? Says the Halacha Brura, make a sechadat completely. Go out, sechadat. Take your mind off of it. Go outside, do the. You come back inside, right? When you come back inside, now for sure you can make a bracha, and that's what you do, and then you make a bracha, right? He says that you get out of the problem. The entire above discussion is about someone who interrupted by speaking about a subject that has nothing to do with the garments. The Lachabra rule that if he spoke about something to do with the garments, for sure you do not need to repeat the Beracha, and it's permissible even in the first place to do that, to speak about that. For example, the person asked someone else, can he bring him the second garment from another room, right? So he says it's forbidden to interrupt even without one word, right, without another subject. However, though, right, he comes and he says, right, you're not allowed to do anything else.